this is Persephone. We are living the end of times. You see me, the word maturity, and the word yay there in the same sentence. Today I have two things to talk about. One is apologizing for hurting some people's feelings, and the other one is going to be hurting your feelings immensely to actually help you. Because I would much rather have you be temporarily hurt and not dying alone long term than just telling you what you want to hear. So recently I had a massive number of kind of normal vanilla straight men finding my channel and reacting to some of the atrocious videos I've made in the past, which is, I don't know if those people are autistic like me, but they seem that they take everything that I say literally. And there was a man actually trying to debate me and say that how is it possible that I want to be like this eugenicist and remove all beta men. There was someone else accusing me of being a clown with wigs and makeup and a freak who doesn't recognize the value of men, and so on. So first of all, I apologize that I don't have warnings on my videos. That I'm going to be honest, when I first started YouTube, I had a chip over my shoulder like 4 years ago because literally 100% of the people I knew told me in no uncertain terms, you're an autistic freak who will never be anything and no one is ever going to watch you. So because I like making people who hate me more, I said I'm going to try whatever it takes to get viral videos. I'm going to do clickbait, I'm going to say things no one else dares to say, I'm going to risk getting strikes, and to that extent it worked. For example, the viral chastity video that I have that made many, again, more vanilla men think that I want to lock half humanity in chastity. I'm going to tell you, I believe in experimentation, and I believe that chastity is something every man should try at least once in his life, if anything for the experience. But if you tried it and you came and told me it's not for me, I would never tell you you should continue doing it, because all the femdom that I practice is consensual, so you shouldn't do things that you don't want to do because that's abuse. That being said, the first and most important message in my channel is freedom of choice. You should call the shots in your life as long as you're an adult, not your mom, not your dad, not society, not anyone, you. So that's the message I always try to convey, and that's what I always try to follow for myself. There are many people who are going to say, oh wow, what a faker, you say be yourself, and then you show up dressed up like that guy who called me a clown. First of all, I have dystopian aesthetics, I have anime aesthetics, I have so much stuff that people buy to me from Amazon, like fans from adult sites that I'm very grateful for. So I'm going to wear whatever I like to wear. My videos are mostly like podcast style, so you can just put it on the background and listen if you don't like what you see. Thing number two is that the main men that I want to please are the men who buy my NSFW videos. So if you are this normal guy who never buys anything, I'm sorry, your opinion is irrelevant. Thing number three, I don't know if you know it, but the internet is a very creepy place, and digital sex work is one of the most dangerous jobs on the planet. And I live in a place where if something happens to me, the police is kind of like going to say, what were you expecting to happen? You posted all the crap online, you sold your boobs online, what were you expecting to happen? I won't have any sympathy, I won't have any help, and people are going to essentially react if I'm raped or dead, not sooner. So if I have a stalker, nothing is going to happen. If you are being stalked or you want to know about stalkers or creepy people, I recommend the book The Gift of Fear. I read it and it opened my eyes. So when you see me being dressed up crazy, the explanation isn't always she's crazy or she has bad taste or she's a freak or she's desperate for attention. Although to various degrees, depending on the day, some of those things could be true. But it's usually for another practical reason. I don't like being recognized on the street. I've been recognized a few times and it wasn't like, the people were nice, they were fans, they thanked me, but it's not going to always be this way. So I'm just proud to say that if you see me on the street, you're not going to recognize me. If you're used to seeing me with a different like makeup or a wig or clothes that I'm not wearing outside, because mostly I don't wear a lot in my videos, even on YouTube. So that's it about my explanations. A lot of the things that I say, and because of autism, I have flat affect, and you don't know if I'm trolling or if I'm serious, you can just listen to them. And if they upset you, you can choose to ignore them. You can choose a follow-up question that I'm going to answer. Like there was someone who asked me, do you think every beta man should be removed? The short answer is, first of all, this is impossible. And second, I believe that low value or no value beta men should be removed. What is low value and what is no value? Someone with a personality disorder. For example, when someone is like 5 feet tall, his penis is 2 inches, he doesn't have a job, he's 55, and he feels he's entitled to hot women, that man, it's better if like his mental illness dynasty stops with him. And if you don't like that, I'm going to tell you, we live in a world that it's a terrible place. And I think the only thing that has a chance of helping you is the truth. YouTube doesn't pay me the way I want to be paid. Like, for the time I make this video, I could do sex work like digitally and make $100 to $200, and this video is going to be like, what, $20? So consider it that I'm doing a favor here to the people who actually want the help. If you don't agree with me, watch someone else. Why do you have to hate? Now to the interesting part of the video, and I'm going to make it like, try to make it 10 minutes or maybe a bit more. Recently, there was a person that I talked to. I have an AMWF group. If you don't know what that is, and you don't have to know, it's pretty much a place for Asian men and Western women to discuss, and maybe some people can find partners, and you're going to say, oh my God, here she goes again with interracial shit. The reason I did that is because the existing groups had become inactive, and some of my online friends asked me to restart one because I used to have one that was successful, so I did. So long story short, there was a person that I started talking there in that group, like a man from that group, that we had like a lot in common. We vibed well. Again, I don't date, not only because of the pandemic in general, but I'm open to meeting new people and see where something can go. And after 2 or 3 weeks, this guy decided to send me recent photos of himself. Okay, because I had photos of himself, we hadn't video chat at that point, because usually wait about a month to video chat, not too fast, not too soon. So he sent me photos, and he looks 40 pounds heavier at least in his recent photos than what I had, which was really shocking. And I consider this person a catfish. I consider this a form of catfishing because you know me, you see me every day, so I can catfish you. So I said to this person that I'm not interested in continuing a friendship or possibly a relationship with him because, you know, his way of solving problems is by lying and hiding them. And I said that on the group, and oh my God, World War III. The hate I got from a bunch of obese and overweight men was immense. And I told them, you know something, why do I have to date a person that I'm not sexually attracted to? I'm going to say it here, and I don't know who I'm going to upset today, but this is worth getting hate. I'm going to tell you, for me, this is just my preference. If it's not healthy, it's not sexy. Healthy based on what your doctor defines. I'm not asking anyone to be like a K-pop star with a six-pack or a bodybuilder or a model. I'm not asking any of that. I'm asking people to look like their photos and to be healthy. And there were so many men. There was a man who said, I'm chunky, so I'm going to off myself now and I'm going to blame you. Excuse me? So what do these men want? You want me to say that your looks don't matter? Your looks matter. A lot. If I'm going to consider a relationship with someone and bother, I want to be sexually attractive to the person. And I don't find overweight men attractive. I don't find obese men attractive. And a lot of women are like me, but they're going to lie to you because they don't want you to get ahead. They just want you to either leave them alone and say, oh, you're a great guy. You're going to find a woman one day to make you so happy. And the same woman is single. So if you're so great, why doesn't she want to become happy like right now? You're there because of your looks. I mean, a lot of people say that. Same with a lot of people who have like let themselves go. Because I keep getting people to message me and say you should debate Coach Red Pill. First of all, I don't debate anyone. It doesn't make money. My channel is there. If you want to make a video and talk shit about me or whatever, I'm happy to let him do it. But secondly, he has some good points. Like, for example, what he says about women, that why you should marry a woman that she gave her best years to other men and now she became obese and she has more baggage than the airport station. You have to pay to fund her lifestyle. He's right. You shouldn't do that. Same for me. Why should I tolerate some obese person that I'm not attracted to for the sake of political correctness? So long story short, if I wasn't the creator of my group, I would have been banned from that group because, oh my God, I said that overweight and obese men are not attractive. Let me clarify something. By overweight and obese and catfishing, I don't mean a few pounds. I don't mean just becoming a little bit chubbier because of the pandemic weight. No, I'm talking about someone looking like normal weight and then someone in reality looking obese. I'm talking about this level of difference, and that's the seed in my book. So also another thing about that is that I'm a very active person. I have a specific lifestyle. I have to look in a specific way if I want to sell my crap online. So I don't feel that I would much have a lot in common with someone who is having a lifestyle that makes them obese. And this is not about me and who I like and who I don't like. This is what I'm going to tell you is that why are we in a world where saying the obvious that I want to be sexually attracted to the man I date, why has it become such a taboo? Am I supposed to start lying in my own channel now? I know it hurts your feelings. People are saying I'm a body shamer. I'm not. I'm never going to come to your channel or to your pictures or to see you in the street and make a single negative comment about your body. Do you know why? Because I don't know your circumstances. Maybe you're dealing with sexual trauma, because yes, men can have sexual trauma as well. Maybe you had an injury and you were in bed for 3 months. Maybe you have hypothyroidism. So I'm never going to say, yikes, this guy is a fattest. No. Despite the fact that men leave several comments about my appearance on the channel on a daily basis, and many of these men are less than healthy, I'm not going to do it. But at the same time, how am I supposed to help you if I don't tell you the truth? There was a man who left some very insulting comments, and I went to his channel and I was shocked because this man was actually handsome. So, if you are not overweight, I think being overweight is the good scenario because you're going to lose the weight and your chances will increase. But when you're so handsome and you say I'm forever alone and you make incel videos, it's your personality. Because let's face it, and I don't like speaking this way about myself, but I will, I'm not like this person who has 1 billion female followers. And I go out and I make a video and say, hey ladies, today date this man and avoid this man. Some people are like acting like I have this extreme influence in the world. I don't. The things that I say are not things that I come up with to corrupt women to not date you, are things that women already believe, and because I'm turbo autistic, I just say them to you while the other women will not say them to you. Or because they want to exploit you, they want to lead you on and take your money and go on dates and then dump you the same day a handsome guy that she actually wants is going to come along. So if you have a lot of extra weight, I'm not going to shame you or blame you. Usually the weight covers up underlying issues, like emotional issues. Could be trauma, could be you were raised by parents who were also obese, could be something happened, like I said, the surgery, you lost your job. When you are poor, it's so difficult to eat healthy. I don't blame you. But I'm telling you, there is a pretty high chance your weight stops you, prevents you from dating. There is also a pretty high chance your weight makes your penis look much smaller. You can look it up. That when you lose weight, some of it comes out actually because part of it is inside your body. But first of all, it's important to be healthy. And I'm thinking of seriously making more videos about how to be a high quality beta man, because it seems that the fetish videos, I'm going to leave them there, but they're not helping a very large part of the people who find me. And that's not my goal. My goal was not to just trigger and troll and upset people for like no reason or just for cheap clickbait. Maybe it was a year ago, not anymore. I think we've outgrown that stage and it's better to focus on substance. So the men in my group got so mad. Some left the group, some responded in abusive ways, some, like the guy who accused me that he's going to commit suicide. Please don't be this kind of person. This is a low value beta man for me. You have to be able as a man to accept the truth, unpleasant or not. And truth is that looks matter for both men and women. Because let's be real, the women that they're popular online, the celebrities, the women men want, usually they're not obese. And if they are obese, they're this kind of woman that she's not actually obese, she just has like bigger curves and she takes excellent care of herself, so it's not the same. I'm just saying this to help you. I think it's better if you hear it from me, you get butthurt and upset once, and then you get going to solve the problem, than if I tell you, oh, there is someone for everyone. Just raise your vibration, buy my vibration coaching program on how to unlock your third eye or something. There are so much crap like that. Or the pickup artist thing. Pickup artistry, it doesn't work long term, and you have to be decent looking to even try it. Because if you're obese and creepy and you have fake photos and you contact women, you're going to get yourself in trouble. It's not going to work. That's what a lot of the men who are like coaching you don't tell you. I don't know if this video helped. I try to be the better person. I'm not wearing white makeup. I'm not wearing a wig. I'm not saying crazy shit. Trying to be taken more seriously. Okay, I'm sorry if I upset anyone with old fetish videos, especially if you are not in touch with the fetish world. A lot of the things that I say actually turn men with those fetishes on. There are men who actually paid me to make videos just saying, you don't deserve sex. Or you should be locked in chastity. It's some kind of foreplay or sex play for them. It doesn't mean that if you're a normal, vanilla, non-fetish person, you need to take it literally and say, wow, this bitch says I don't deserve sex. Like, wow, I'm going to report you. And at the end of the day, last thing before I go, at the end of the day, who cares what I say? I'm just a person online. I don't control all women or most women, so if you don't get women, there is something going on. So if you don't accept what I say, that's fine. You can try cognitive behavioral therapy or other therapy to see what's going on. You can get self-help books. You can watch other YouTube channels who offer advice. Just don't be in denial. If you don't like what they say, just don't be in denial. Like I said, I rarely see a guy this handsome having a turbo incel video. I would say either he's autistic, which he definitely is, or some kind of other personality disorder or very low communication skills and social skills. And I'm also going to be honest here, I don't want to depress anyone, but relationships and dating are going to become much harder in the future. We're seeing just the beginning of, I don't know if it's going to be like the end of humanity, but on India and China, there are 50 million men that they're going to die single because men outnumber women. So there are not enough women for everyone as it is. And don't think that just because you're white, you're safe. Sure, white privilege can get you further compared to other races, unfortunately, but it's not like it's not going to cure all of your problems. So things are going to become harder and harder, and you can watch some Vaknin or other professionals who can analyze like the social shifting and how society becomes narcissistic much better than I do. But don't shoot me, I'm the messenger. I don't create the message to hurt you or upset you. You can consider me a survivalist for beta men. Like if you do, and if you start preparing with the things that I tell you, you're going to have a shot. It's not going to be like 100% success, but you're going to have a shot. If you don't, you can just brush me off and say crazy person, a clown, what are you going to do when you get old, you just want a big black cock, and all the stuff that I get every day. It doesn't matter. Because no matter what happens to me, it doesn't change your reality that you are single and you've been trying to find someone for I don't know how long, and it's not working. And because sadly we don't have technology yet to change penis size, I wish we do in the future, start from the things that you can change, which is losing the weight, getting in shape, getting a job, and a hair transplant. And if you have trauma, to work with someone to start healing it. Because I can see that a lot of the men who are writing to me are not actually talking about me. They start talking like hating, and then midway they start saying, so I had this woman and she said this and that, and you're exactly like her. And you can tell that this man didn't get over what happened with that woman, which that woman could have been a narcissist or a sociopath or some other crazy person or a borderline, you know? Women can also be predators. Women can also be disordered. That's why I try to focus on gender equality. So that's all for today. I don't know if this helped. Stay tuned for upcoming videos, and I'm going to have to censor you because nowadays YouTube gets the creator in trouble for what is in the comments. So if someone makes racist and transphobic comments in my comment section, even if I'm not the one writing them, YouTube can actually demonetize the video, give me a strike, or ban me altogether. So you're going to say now, Persephone, what is more important, freedom of speech or you making money? Duh, it's obviously the money. I don't do a charity for crazy people here. So all the comments that they are polite, they debate with logical arguments, not like die crazy T-girl, I'm going to say it, or something like stupid like that, are going to stay. The rest who are toxic are going to be on the spam immediately. For the people who are convinced that I'm trans, that I have this very curious category, you can see my OnlyFans above this video, like on the channel bar. You can go there and see if I have a penis or a vagina. Because I've said so many times, I was born with a vagina, I was a female assigned at birth. People don't seem to believe it. Go figure it out yourself for the logical price of $30 per subscription. Thank you for watching.